Hello everyone, and first of all welcome to Chaos Zero Nightmare. It's global launch time and I'm assuming if you clicked on this video you are either interested or just started playing. So I got a few quick tips to help you get started as a beginner and hopefully steer you in the right direction of progression. I did play the CBT. While it was a bit buggy with quite a lot of issues, it was on a very old build and the global release should be much more polished. I did enjoy the core gameplay idea and so here I am hopeful of a good experience. A lot of things changed from the CBT to the final release build, but I hope these tips will still come in handy. Okay, tip number 1. It's game modes related. There's your normal story mode divided into chapters that you have to do for progression and is your main priority to push through first. Then there's battle missions which are also simple, just 3-star them for max rewards. Do these until you get level gated. You can spend your daily energy in the simulation stages then, which is basically your primary farming dungeons. You can farm for character and their partner XP mats, level promotion mats, mats for unlocking and upgrading potential nodes, etc. The challenge stage is 3 times weekly boss fights, which gives you special mats for upgrading and unlocking the higher potential nodes. The dungeons have different levels that unlocks as per your account level. You wanna always do the highest level. That's it. You can auto battle in there. And the last game mode available in CBT was the Chaos Manifestation mode. These are the main roguelike gameplay stages where at the end of a run, you save the character deck builds that you end up with and that's how you build your characters. You can use these save datas across other game modes I mentioned previously. So there's no specific artifacts or gear farming stuff like the popular gachas since this is a deck building roguelike gacha. You save the deck and the relics you find during a chaos run and that's your character build. So you gotta make good decisions in there. Your goal is to not only clear these stages, but also make good choices for the characters to end the run with a deck and the equipments you want to build on that character. There's higher difficulties that will slowly unlock for better relics and stuff, and also you can play these in deep trauma or nightmare mode with mentally broken characters. That makes things harder but gives better rewards. For the best builds, you gotta run Nightmare Chaos modes, but I'm not gonna go any further details, it's not a tutorial, you'll figure out how to play with the in-game tutorial. The Zero system was locked in CBT, but from pre-release info, we know it's gonna be another roguelike mode with your choices deciding the difficulty and the rewards. We will have to see more after launch. Okay, tip number 2 is about characters. Characters can be from one of 6 different classes, and you want to give a character a partner of that same class so that they get the class bonus. You can give them any partner if you have no partner from the same class in the beginning, but you won't be getting the bonus then. There's also 5 different attributes, red, blue, yellow, green and purple. They have names but it's easier to remember by colors. In a fight, every enemy will have a weakness attribute, so attacking that enemy with the same attribute attacks will do more damage. Simple. Tip number 3 is related to battle mechanics. I'm not gonna go over everything, in-game tutorial is enough for that. I'm gonna talk about something that's not immediately obvious, about using the ego skills or the ultimates. You have 6 of them, 3 from the characters and 3 from their partners, but you only see 3 at a time to choose from. In a battle, you can use any one of the ego skill only one time. But if your character goes into trauma during the battle and recovers, you can use their ego skill again, even if it's the second time. Whenever a character recovers from trauma, you can use their ego skill immediately, even if that one was not available in the 3 in your hand. The 3 options of ego skills also come up randomly at the battle start. In a roguelike run, let's say you are ending one battle with one of the character's ego skill in hand, but you don't need to or want to use it then, you want to use it in the next battle. When the next battle starts, that ego skill might not be in your hand anymore, and you need to use the options you have then to bring out the other ego skills, so keep that in mind. Tip 4, also about a battle mechanic, you will unlock the ability to use special skills in a battle. These can rewind a turn or the last card use etc. by spending a number of hourglasses. You can use this in a pinch if you fuck something up. It's easy to forget this exists since it's limited use with a cost attached to it, but remember it's there if you need it. Tip 5 is about the Ark City. Its main thing is the policy center. You will have a limited number of days to reach certain targets in the project you chose with the policies you pass and get rewards according to the highest grade you achieved. Higher grade equals better rewards, simple as that. But when choosing which policy to stamp, you can actually hover over both options and you can see one of the options will make the character happy from their change of expression. Choosing that policy will increase your relationship with that character. So go for that. Tip 6. Don't forget you have daily free energy to collect from Garden Cafe by ordering a drink. You can either get 80 energy immediately or choose to get 1 ether energy capsule that redeems for 60 energy later. Up to you. If you wanna progress fast in the beginning, maybe you want the 80 energy to spend it immediately, or choose to get the capsules that you can use later when you will unlock more rewards from higher farming levels. Tip number 7 is in the research facility. Upgrade the nodes as you go. This upgrades functionalities in the Ark City. Some of the early important nodes to max out are this one to reduce the policy refresh downtime so you get more policies to pass faster. And this one to have more chances of getting special policies to appear in your choices. That will give you 2x rewards. So prioritize these first, I would say, but eventually you will want to upgrade every one of these anyway. Also, you can buy more of these research nodes for upgrading from Nono's software, which I think is a high priority over the other stuff, at least at the start. Tip number 8 is the counseling in the Epion Center here. You use these communication passes to do counseling for your characters. It takes 1 pass for each counseling. But from my CBT experience, this thing is limited. You get 3 per week. I don't know if that changed in the global release or if I'm wrong. But if it is still limited, I would say to not spend them immediately. Also, you can use these same passes to go on dates with characters to increase their affinity. I did so and spent them in the dating system, but then when you get a very good save data for your character after a nightmare mode chaos run, if your character was traumatized in the run, then the save data you get is corrupted and you can't use that. In order to recover that save data to be usable, you need to do counseling on that character here to remove their stress, and you need to have these passes for that. You can also use gold to do this counseling, and that would recover your character from trauma, but will delete the save data. I think the save data is more useful to recover if you get a really good one, so I would recommend to have this for that purpose and don't spend them on dating right away. You can give gifts to raise affinity. Tip 9 is about the gacha system and do you need to reroll? Our first limited gacha would be Haru, and we also got a standard banner, a beginner banner, partner banner, and also cosmetic banner. Limited banners have 50/50s with a 1% rate from what I know, which is not that great. PT is 70 pulls I believe, partner banner is 100%. Any pre-release tier lists are not something I would rely on since a lot have changed. I personally do not enjoy rerolling. I am F2P and I play with what I get. This is a roguelike deck building game. You can strategize with just the 4 stars in this game if you want to. But for information's sake, in CBT from my experience, Vanguards or tank DPS hybrids are really OP. Khalipe was the clear choice for rerolling then. They did nerf her a bit, but she is still strong in concept alone. Magna was another really good tank DPS character that was OP in CBT. From my experience in CBT, seals were way better than healing. Heals were really underpowered. Seals reduces the chance of your characters getting stressed as well. They were actually OP. You could make a full tank team, take no damage and deal enough damage to clear everything the easiest way. So rerolling choice is up to you. You can reroll for Haru. She will obviously be OP as the first limited, but I'm sure we'll get power crept soon as a DPS. I would highly recommend getting and building a Sealder tank characters, but again this is from my CVT experience. That brings me to tip number 10. What is a good F2P team you can build as a starter or maybe long term as well? You get one of the best support character Mika for free. She is a healer, but her main role is AP generation. That's huge as you only have a limited action points per turn, and her being able to generate more means you can play higher cost or more cards. Trissa is the free DPS you get who's a DOT damage dealer, and she is also good. Especially with Mika, you can build a deck to create her DOT cards whenever you use healing. That would combo really well and you can generate a lot of zero cost DOT attack cards. I use that a lot in CBT and is definitely really good for early game. We'll have to test for late game though, no one knows who will work better late game as of yet. Cassius is also probably one of my favorite 4 stars and probably a hidden 5 stars in many opinion from CBT as I've heard. You get incredible deck manipulation techniques to draw any card you want with him. As I also mentioned before, tanks were OP in CBT, so for 4 stars, Maribel and the free character Amir both are great. If you pull either Khalipe or Magna, you can build a full tank team by adding these two and you will probably not die for a long time. So there you go. I'm not a hardcore competitive player, I play casually and as a F2P. I loved the mixed genre gameplay of this game from CBT and hopefully I will enjoy the full release as well. I plan to play this game as F2P as well. We'll try to build 4 stars, find combos and share my progress or any helpful infos and findings with you guys whenever I can. But do let me know if you are playing it, if you want to know anything specific and who are you pulling for or who did you pull, who's your favorite character at release. Thanks for watching though, drop a like and subscribe if this was actually any helpful and hope to see you in future. Goodbye.